What's up guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna. I am 30 years old. I live in Texas. I am currently living in a one-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend, his cat, and my dog while I save up for my first house. So that's just a little bit about me, and if you're not new, welcome back. Today we are going to be stuffing $485 across all of my envelopes. 55 of that is from Uber. I did make $55 from Uber over the weekend, so I'm able to supplement a couple of things that I normally wouldn't be able to. $55 isn't a lot, but it is something, and every dollar adds up, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm glad I'm getting back into Uber because, you know, every little bit helps, so I'll take what I can get. We're gonna go ahead and start off with car care, which is gonna be getting $10. Let's see here. Car care now has 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 605. So we have 605 in car care, which is so exciting. I like to keep $500 in my high yield savings account just for any emergencies that pop up. You never know. Cars tend to break when you least expect it, so I like to keep that $500 on hand in case something happens, and then anything extra obviously just stays in my envelope. Food is completely empty because my boyfriend and I did go to Sam's over the weekend and spent $200 between both of us, and we did get stocked up on some stuff, which is good, but obviously I need food for throughout the rest of the weeks because usually we do Sam's once a month, and then I just go to Walmart or Kroger or Albertsons the other times. So I am going to be putting $90 in here. 60 of that is my normal $60 a week, and then $30 from my Uber earnings is also going in here just to help me stay ahead on food. So I'm going to do three 20s and two 5s. So I have 20, 40, 60, four 20s. Sorry, I don't know how to count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and $90 in food. I don't want to stuff more in food, but it's just something that you have to do with the prices of everything being what they are. You can't keep lying to yourself and be like, oh, I can live off of $40 a week like I used to, because I definitely cannot. So we're just working around it because there's nothing really we can do about it. So anyway, fun is going to be getting $10. I am currently saving up fun money for a concert that I'm going to next month. So I am now at 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 95. And the concert tickets are purchased already, so this is just for spending money. I'm not putting any spending money in my wallet, and I don't have any coins. I think I have like maybe 3 coins in there, so I'm just gonna let those add up until I get some more. And then we're gonna go over to our sinking funds. I hope everyone is having a good week so far. I know I am. We are so close to April. I think this is the last week of March. That's crazy. But I hope everyone is doing good. Brianna is going to be getting $5, and this is just a little spending money for me. It's not really for anything specific. I'm just slowly adding up money in case there's something that I want to buy. So we have $15 in there. Next up is Brianna Budgets, and this is money for my YouTube channel, or if I want to buy from someone's Etsy, which I did purchase from Sav Saves. She had a drop on Sunday, and I did get some placeholders, which I am so excited to get in the mail. They should be coming in the next few days, so that's super exciting. So I'm going to be adding $5 back. So we're at 10, 15, 20, and 25 in Brianna Budgets. Speaking of, all of my envelopes are from Lily Budgets, which her Etsy is linked down below, and then my trackers are from Savannah, or Sav Saves. It's so weird calling her Savannah because I always call her Sav, but her name is Savannah, and her Etsy is also linked down below. So check them out if you're in the market for some new products. Next up is Miss Candy, and remember how I told you guys that she was due for a vet appointment? Well, I called them and they said that this vaccine that she needed was optional. It's Bordetella for if you board your animal or it's around other animals often, which mine is not. I decided to forego that one for now. She does have her routine visit or her annual visit in September, so I'll let her get it then. But this time I just decided to go ahead and make her an appointment to get her nails trimmed because she will not let me trim them at home, so I just let them do it. And they charged me $8.75, but I went ahead and subtracted 10 because dollars. I don't keep dollars in my envelopes. I save those for the dollar jar. So I'm going to put that right there. And then we're just going to be adding 10 back. So her envelope technically didn't gain anything, but that's okay. So she has 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 85. So 585 just like last week, but that's okay because she needed her nails trimmed really badly. And now that I know they only charge $8.75 for trimming her nails, I'm going to try to do that maybe every other month. I definitely don't need to let it go as long as I did last time. So definitely need to remember to do that. Or I'm trying to find her a new groomer because the one that I was taking her to, I just am not a big fan. And like every time I took her, she came out looking different. So I don't know why they would, like sometimes they wouldn't trim her ears. Sometimes they wouldn't trim her legs. I'm like, can y'all just do the same cut every time? I don't really know why you're changing it. Maybe a different person was doing it. I'm not sure. But basically, I know that if I find her a groomer, they can cut her nails, but I'm kind of in between right now. So anyway, nobody asked, but just a little explanation. Christmas is getting 20. It gets 20 every single week. So we are now at 100, 200 in my savings account, 20, 40, 60, and 80. So next week we will be at 300 in Christmas, which is so awesome. Every $100 I get in my envelope, I move that over to my savings account. Obviously, we have plenty of time until Christmas, so instead of keeping that money in here, I keep it in my savings so that it can earn interest and just stay safe versus sitting in my envelope. Alrighty, next up is clothing. I never did return those items, and I think my little shipping label that I got probably expires, so I need to go on their website and see if I can get a new one. So I don't have that money back, but I am going to put $10 in here. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 95 in clothing, which is pretty good. It's adding up quickly. We keep going back and forth between warm and cool weather. Like today, it's 46 degrees. So we're not in shorts weather just yet, except for every now and then we'll get an 80-degree day, but it is still a little chilly outside. Next up is gifts. So there's $0 in there right now, and we're going to be adding 20, so we just have 20. My nephew and my sister both have birthdays coming up in May, so I need to start saving up for that. Candy is quietly barking in the background, so I'm sure you can hear that, but it's not too loud, so I'm not going to yell at her just yet, but she probably hears something outside. Okay, health is actually getting something this week because I did go for a doctor's appointment, and when I was leaving the appointment, I went to the checkout desk and they didn't say I owed anything, so I was like, oh cool, I guess my insurance covered it. Well, I got an email a couple of days ago and they're like, oh, you owe us $100. So I didn't really know why they didn't just have me pay that while I was there. Maybe it's like an insurance thing, it took time or whatever. So I did take $100 out of health. So I am going to be slowly adding that back over time. It's not an emergency for me or anything. So I am putting 5 in there, and we now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 415, and 420 in health, which is still really good. I do like to keep $500 on hand in my savings account, just like with car. I like to do the same thing with health. But with that $100 coming out, obviously I have to build that back up, but it shouldn't be a problem. It's no rush. Home, got some money spent out of it. I did spend, oh, look who decided to join us. Hopefully she doesn't bark. Can you try to stay quiet while I'm filming, please? I know you've had a rough day. You had to go to the vet, I know, but I did spend $35 out of here yesterday. I got some random stuff from Walmart that I needed for around the apartment. So I am adding $10 in here today, and we now have 20, 30, 40, and 45, which still is not bad. Oh, she came in here to drink her brother's water because I guess her water was not good enough. The cat likes to drink her water and she likes to drink his water. I don't know why. It's the exact same, comes from the same place. One's in a metal bowl, one's in a ceramic bowl. I don't know if that has to do with anything, but they're so silly. Self-care is going to be getting $30 today, and this is just obviously for anything self-care related, but mostly for my hair appointments. I do have fake blonde hair. I'm a bottle blonde, so my appointments are $130, and I get my hair done every 7 weeks. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and 90 in there now, which is really good. I feel good having that much saved up early because usually I'm like down to the last wire, and I don't like that. So taxes is going to be getting 40 because I am tired of stuffing this envelope, and when it gets to 800, I'm going to stop doing it. That's my limit for this envelope. So I'm just trying to speed it up as much as I can, and I did have some extra money this week from Uber, like I said, so I am going to put 40 in here today. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 is in my savings account because I don't have to pay taxes till the end of the year, and then 40, so 640 total. And I am so close to hitting that $800. I'm going to do it by the end of next month, but I'm so excited because I'm tired of putting money toward that because nobody likes taxes, I don't think. Travel is going to be getting 20, and I don't have anything planned just yet for going on vacation, but my birthday is in October, and every year for my birthday I go somewhere. Nothing extravagant, but I haven't decided if I want to do that this year, but I was thinking yesterday that if I do decide that I want to go somewhere for my birthday, I better have some money saved up so I don't have to do it at the last minute. So I decided to start putting just a little bit more in here because I was doing $10. And while I'm making extra money, obviously I can put a little extra in a couple of envelopes here and there. So anyway, we put 20 in there today, and we're at 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, and 80 in travel. So 180 total, and then next week we will be at 200, which is so exciting. And then again, once I get $100, I'll put it over into my savings account. I do that with several of my envelopes for things that I don't plan on spending in the next few weeks / months. And like I said, my birthday is not until October, so let's move over to the home binder, and I am putting $200 in here, and I did move the money over to my savings account, and I am now putting prop money in here. I wasn't doing that initially, but there's no point in putting real money in here because it's not going to be spent anytime soon, and I feel better with it in my savings account. So we are going to color in a hammer quickly, and then I will count. I made these trackers just for myself. I don't like sell them or anything, but they're so cute and they're so motivating. So each hammer is worth $200. So every time I put $200 in my envelope, I color in a hammer, and then after today, we only have 2 more, which is 2 weeks, and that's so exciting. And then I can move over to my next envelope, which I think I'm going to be doing, actually no, I don't think, I know that I'm going to be doing a smaller one next, just to keep my momentum and to be able to move on a little quicker, because this 4,000 one has taken me a while. So I think doing a small one next just will be good for, feeling like I'm accomplishing something. So in 2 more weeks, after 2 more weeks, we can move on to the next one. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 600. So 3,600 total saved up for my future house, which is so exciting. And obviously I just did a spoiler alert, and the next envelope we are going to be doing is bathrooms, and the goal on that one is only 400, so I should be able to knock that one out in 2 weeks. So that's exciting. And then lastly, we have a few dollars for the dollar jar, and I think my boyfriend must have put this 5 in there because I know I didn't. So that's exciting. And that is that. With that, that's a wrap on this week's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't know, I do upload these videos every Thursday, so once a week you can catch me here stuffing my cash envelopes if you're into that sort of thing. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Don't forget to check out Lily and Sav's Etsy that are linked down below. And I hope you have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.